Welcome to the all-new Sports Visions on Bounce TV and to our worldwide web viewers on www.sportsvisionsusa.com. Hello, everybody. I'm DJ Jones alongside my good friend and traveling partner. How are you, man?
What's going on, player?
Man, we're on the banks of the Chattahoochee. Of course, we're on the Alabama side to right in the back there. Look at the beautiful campus of Thesis.
I mean, great location, DJ, right here. Shooting it right on the river, player.
Absolutely. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have an opportunity to talk about the NBA playoffs. Of course, the second round is well into action. Of course, the Atlanta Hawks got a lot to talk about with them as well as some of the other teams around the league. Will Santana's on the scene.
Will Santana doing the Inches Away, the documentary of Jasper Saints, great running back out of Carver High School, DJ. Had a nice time with him talking about this project.
And also Tom Brady. And I had to pause because of, almost a moment of silence because the face of the NFL, hey, man, he's been given 4 games. We'll talk about that, too. All that and a whole lot more coming up next on Sports Visions.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. And a gentle wave-like motion. Liberate your spine. Good. And reach, toes blossoming.
Not that great at yoga.
Yeah, but when I slipped a disc, he paid my claim before I knew it.
So he had your back.
Yep.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One-day pay, only from Aflac.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
What is causing all that commotion in Midtown Columbus? It's Henry's, where they're serving up the finest Cajun, Creole, and soul food this side of New Orleans. Try our specialty, like Henry's famous seafood gumbo, crawfish etouffee, or delicious shrimp po' boy. Lunch, dinner, or relaxing in the lounge. Henry's atmosphere is perfect for date night or dinner with friends. Remember, Henry's can cater all your special occasions. Call today and reserve a table or have your next meeting at Henry's. Oh, Henry's, where Midtown meets New Orleans.
Welcome back to Sports Visions, the NBA playoffs. We're getting closer and closer to an opportunity to see an Eastern Conference champion and a Western Conference champion.
It's getting real close, DJ. As we do this show, it's 2-2 all over. The Hawks are playing well. I like the adjustment that Coach Bud made, bringing in Dennis Schroeder and Jeff Teague in the game at the same time, spreading everything out. Then the threes become easier, but they made a lot of easy baskets the other night. I think he's figured this thing out, and now it's up to the Washington Wizards to make some adjustments.
I tell you what, the Washington Wizards were playing lights out until they had one of their very best players to go down. John Wall has multiple fractures in his left hand, and of course, you know what? He was the go-to guy. He was the game setter. He was the difference maker. When they lost him, you know what? They lost. Folks, even though Beal did a great job, but that's not a complete team when John Wall is not at point guard.
It's not a complete team, DJ, but at the same time, the Wesley Beal has stepped this game up, and the Sessions kid has been playing lights out. Nene has woken up, and really Paul Pierce, like he said, he knows why they got him there in Washington. So they still have a formidable team. They still are a dangerous team. They just got enough players to be dangerous. The Hawks got to continue to be more aggressive, instead of depending on the threes, DJ.
Absolutely. And again, the bottom line is that's why they call it the playoffs, the second season. But when you talk about the other side of this thing, when you talk about the Cavaliers and the Washington Bulls, man, the Chicago Bulls, this thing is reckless. And I know that LeBron is doing it. And he's just having to take over. much to the grind of his teammates suggested that he take over and just basically make this game his game.
Well, LeBron has enough experience to know that he has to take over. I think the days of him pacing himself, then turning it on in the fourth quarter, he knows he can't do that. With the Tyree Irving and all his injuries and ailments, he can't be that guy. J.R. Smith becomes very important at this time. And really with the J.R. Smith piece, he has to deliver. He has to, get some of the points that Tyree Irving usually didn't get. And really the other part of that is that their bench is playing real good. The Johnson kid is playing well, and they're doing a very good job. But that's going to be a 7-game series too.
All right, let's switch it over to the Western Conference, where we see that, of course, the team with the best record in the NBA also has the MVP. Of course, Memphis seemed to have found something, the kryptonite for the Warriors. It's a situation where you got Steph Curry, and he was playing very, very ordinary. And again, the bottom line is defense.
Defense
taking him out of his game.
Tony Allen is the man, and like he said, he's letting you know why he made first-team defense. He has a purpose, a passion to shut down Steph Curry. Steph Curry is doing this thing. Klay Thompson, they're doing fine, but the Tony Allen and the Mike Conley piece, these guys are ballers, and they defend first, and they're long, and they can get after these guys.
Last but not least, the Clippers and the Rockets. You know what? I wish that I could get to Dwight Howard, because it's unbelievable how soft. You've been hearing that word, and you hear how playful he is, and how. But I can, with all due respect, I can respect the fact of him having fun, and this is a game. But at the same time, you're a beast. You're dominant. You're one of the most dominant, physically guys in the NBA, and you get no respect.
Well, DJ, we found that. We saw this firsthand, on our trip down to Orlando when he was with the Magic, just not having the professionalism, not being physical, not just being nasty. Sometimes you don't have to be nasty, but have an edge. And really, when it's time to play ball. I think really he could be outstanding when he's focused. But really, this whole series has been about the L.A. Clippers. Their athleticism, their physicality, their defense. They're just outplaying the Houston Rockets. And James Harden, I hadn't seen him, DJ. What happened to him?
Hey, you know what? This is a guy who's also considered an MVP-type player. But again, the last few weeks, we haven't been able to see that MVP-type performance. But one thing is for sure, Chris Paul is a warrior.
That's right.
We saw what he was able to do. Of course, he sat out a couple of games. But we saw him in Game 1 on that bad hamstring. We saw him do some things that we didn't think were possible. And miracle shots that he was hitting.
That's right. He's had big-time shot. He's played hard. He's taken this whole Clipper team on his shoulders and carried them away. But, this series as we speak is 3-1 Clippers. This one won't go 7 games, DJ. That's a wrap with these guys.
All right. We're getting closer and closer to the finals, and then we'll have a champion. We'll be right back after this.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
Crown Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as crown.
Attention all golfers in the Chattahoochee Valley. The 11th annual Phi Beta Sigma Scholarship Golf Tournament will be Saturday, May 16th at the Fort Benning Golf Course. The 3-man scramble tournament will tee off at 12:30 and will include a hot lunch, snacks, and beverages all day long, plus prizes and trophies to the winning players and teams. Be sure to tell your golf buddies to sign up for the Phi Beta Sigma Scholarship Golf Tournament May 16th. Call Ed Barnwell at 706-561-7175 or Michael Carlisle at 706-593-9409. Golf tournament proceeds will benefit Phi Beta Sigma's Dr. S.P. Charleston and Dr. Henry Cook Sr. Scholarship Fund.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. And a gentle wave-like motion. Liberate your spine. Good. And reach, toes blossoming.
Not that great at yoga.
Yeah, but when I slipped a disc, he paid my claim before I knew it.
So he had your back.
Yep.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101. With hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com. Welcome back to Sports Visions. You know, we talked about the draft, and of course we talked about the mini camps last week. And again, this week we're finding out that some of the draft choices have been injured. You know, that's a part of the business. And also, but the most heart-defying thing that we found out, we finally got to the bottom line of Deflategate.
And really, and what took so long, DJ? You know, I just, you know, what I saw and what we talked about, we already knew what the deal was. A quarterback's going to touch those footballs. And I think really deflating the football, telling a ball boy or the team manager to deflate the football to his liking, that happens all the time. I mean, for Tom Brady, when this thing broke, we knew something was up. But at the same time, you know, them finding the Patriots $1 million, a first round and a fourth round, and Tom Brady only gets 4 games, DJ, it just shows to and speaks to the favor that Kraft has with the NFL owners and the NFL front office.
But as you look at that, though, and again, we've heard all week long prognosticators on this side and that side. Some people think it's too long. Some people think it's not long enough. The bottom line is the face of the National Football League, Tom Brady, you know, Mr. Football, Mr. NFL, has been punished. And I don't think that Tom Brady or anybody else thought that he would get 4 games, or the fact that they would take those draft choices from New England, and for that matter, the organization get fined the biggest fine in NFL history, $1 million. But the bottom line is, I think that if Tom Brady would have come clean in the beginning, according to the rule books, when you do something against the rules regarding the footballs, it's only a $25,000 fine. But this guy, he showed an arrogance. He lied, and again, he was deceiving. So. Again, to the credit of the commissioner and his staff, they had to come back and show that they weren't playing.
I mean, really, I think, you know, I'm not disputing the punishment, but again, it wasn't enough because the key words you just said, the lying piece. You know, and you know, we played against coaches that believed in having an edge and doing little small things, you know, but I know just from our days as playing DBs and playing on the defensive side of the ball, the only time you got to touch that football, DJ, was on a fumble recovery or interception. And I just really think the deflatable ball speaks to Tom Brady's arm strength. I think it speaks to the fact that it was inclement weather. And really, these are all things that a kicker and a quarterback, they are very particular about their balls. So at the same time, knowing this and knowing our knowledge and experience, when this thing broke, we said we knew something was up, and Tom Brady knew what it was.
Absolutely. But again, you saw Tom Brady go on national television and act as if he had nothing to do with it. He had no knowledge of it. Again, basically lying to everybody. And, you know, they always say, you know what, if you tell the truth, you know, you're going to get punished. But, again, the punishment wouldn't have been as bad as it is right now.
Right.
I still, to this day, don't think. And there's still a lot of people right now waiting on Tom Brady to come out because he has yet to come out and say, you know what, I was wrong. Or, you know, but he's appealing this thing, which means that he's still vehemently denying the fact that he had anything to do with, much less those 2 assistant equipment managers,
right,
that he had text message. He didn't turn his phone. He didn't want to, you know, conform with the law of turning in his phone so that they could, you know, go through his messages. There's so much that he left on the table for us not to believe. And again, that's why the Wells report, you know, it ended up being what it was.
Well, you know, DJ, I look at it this way, you know, favor ain't fair. But I definitely want to speak to the fact that the New England Patriots and Robert Kraft, they have a lot of influence on the NFL and Roger Goodell. You know, we can look at every situation, off the field situation last year where players lied. Players actually lied to the NFL commissioner. So when Tom Brady lies, he only gets 4 games. You know, poor Ray Rice, the Ray Rice situation that comes up, you know, him lying to Goodell, actually telling him the truth, but he gets the worst punishment out of all that. And we're talking about apples and oranges. But at the same time, Tom Brady, 4 games, Patriots, $1 million. Yeah, $1 million, a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money to an NFL franchise like the New England Patriots. And then you have a disadvantage, a competitive advantage against your other team. That piece right there speaks volumes, Flair.
I'm going to end it with pretty much throwing these facts out there. The fact of the matter is, you say that, you know, Tom Brady probably should have got more games, but this is going to speak volumes to a slap at the organization. Tom Brady might miss 4 games without pay. That's not going to define Tom Brady. But the fact of the matter, when you take a number 1 draft choice in the 2016 draft, that's at the management, that's at the team, that's at the coach. You know, that's going to hurt. And then a fourth round pick in 2017, that's a slap in the face. That's to the owner, that's to the coach. So I think what we are seeing here is not so much of what Tom Brady did, it's the fact that this culture of cheating, this history of cheating,
there you go.
They're saying enough is enough, because a first-round draft choice is huge. A fourth-round draft choice is huge. But guess what? That ain't got nothing to do with Tom Brady. That's all at management.
That's all management, and the Kraft's got a lot of pull. The NFL might not want to believe this, DJ, but they have a lot of pull. The New England Patriots have a lot of pull. And really, at this point, you know, I believe they are America's team.
They are America's team, but they got a philosophy or a little saying, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Watch out,
But
man.
you know what? They're in trouble. I tell you what, we'll come back with more after this.
Hi, I'm Philip Davitt with ENS Men's Clothing Warehouse. We'd like to say thank you, Columbus and the Bi-City area, for 20 great years on Macon Road in the heart of Columbus. We're inviting you out to our 20th anniversary sale with bigger savings and deals than ever before.
To help show our appreciation, ENS is offering complete suit and tux packages only $99. Jackets, pants, shirts, and ties, a $199 value for just $99. Find us on Facebook for details on how to win a suit or tux package. Come celebrate our 20th anniversary. ENS, where you get more for a whole lot less.
What is causing all that commotion in Midtown Columbus? It's Henry's, where they're serving up the finest Cajun, Creole, and soul food this side of New Orleans. Try our specialty, like Henry's famous seafood gumbo, crawfish etouffee, or delicious shrimp po' boy. Lunch, dinner, or relaxing in the lounge. Henry's atmosphere is perfect for date night or dinner with friends. Remember, Henry's can cater all your special occasions. Call today and reserve a table, or have your next meeting at Henry's. Oh, Henry, where Midtown meets New Orleans.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check-in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. Explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. Breathe. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the Garden.
And welcome back to Sports Visions. We're joined by Will Santana of Will Santana Films. Will is the executive director of a new documentary that is going to be coming out this fall, Inches Away, the life and times and stories of Jasper Saint. Welcome to the show, Will.
I appreciate for having me, Dale.
Now, let's get right to it, Will. What made you want to do a story on Jasper Saints?
Well, originally, I was trying to find me a story because I wanted my first feature film to be on an athlete. And I just happened one day to catch a 30 for 30, and it was the Marcus Dupree story.
Okay.
And while watching it, it really reminded me of Jasper. You know, some stuffs were a lot different, of course, but just a little bit piece of here and there. I was like, we had our own superstar here. We had our own hero, and then I remember being connected to Jasper because I played on the same Pee Wee football team as him, but I was like two levels below him.
Right.
And I went to the same middle school, so when I went to play basketball for Rockchild, you see his name all over the banners and record books and stuff, and I was like, man, who's this Jasper Saints guy, you know?
Let me answer that question and bring some of our viewers up to speed on who is Jasper Saint. Jasper Saint was a big-time standout running back for Carver High School. He was, when he came out his senior year, he signed with the University of Georgia, and he also was the #1 running back recruited in the whole country that year. He was the first #1 at Carver. For you Carver fans, I know you know what I mean about that. But at the same time, Jasper did a great job. He had some challenges on the way to Georgia. He signed with Georgia, but he went to Virginia Union, a predominantly a kind of a 2-year school, prep school, to get ready and get his grades up to speed. Then he came into Georgia, played running back under Jim Donnan, had a great career, had some things that go through life, and we all do. He had some challenges while he was at Georgia, but everything came around with Jasper, and I think it's appropriate for the film, the documentary we call Inches Away, because Jasper did some great things. That would be a good summary.
Oh yes, it's a great summary. You know, Jasper, people outside of Columbus don't only know Jasper for football, but he was a great basketball athlete, great track star, and just his whole life is something you see in the movies. You know, a lot of people don't even know he had a twin brother, not a younger brother or older brother, but a twin brother. And a lot of people would like to know what happened with him, the Jamal Lewis connection, right. You know, even how their lives been parallel before and after football, you know? Their lives have been very parallel, and we're trying to bring all that in, you know, his family, his friends, and people he was connected to, you know?
And really, I think one thing, and you have this in the documentary too, about that also famous fumble that they call up at Georgia Tech, between the Georgia Tech and Georgia game, when they said he fumbled the ball on like the 1-inch yard line. So just basically tell our viewers out there, when can we look for the production? And well,
we're looking to release it later on this year. It got pushed back. You know, we were having a lot of issues filming during football season. You know, with the university, we had all kind of, you know, the schedule was just hectic, you know. So we pushed it back. We've been getting a lot of progress done on it. We're aiming for sometime in the fall. The fumble, it depends on who you're asking. When I'm interviewing Georgia fans, they say it's not a fumble, it's a phantom fumble. When I talk to the Georgia Tech guys, they say the whistle didn't blow. So
so again, we still have controversy there. But go ahead, Phil.
Oh, they're gonna take it to their grave. The Georgia Tech fans, from what I noticed, they won't admit it.
Yeah, I understand why they won't admit it. You know, win is a win.
Win is a win.
Yeah, and I think really one of the other things, you know, and we really want our viewers to kind of chime in on the documentary. When can we expect it to come out, and how can the people of Columbus, and how can the alumni, the Carver alumni, the people that know and love Jasper, how can we help support this project?
Well, right now we're in talks with Carmike, and we are trying to get it released. They said that they will be able to release it in Peachtree 8.
Okay.
But before we do that, we want to do a few private screenings for sports writers, people like you know, with their own show, newspaper people and stuff like that, and friends and family. You know, do a little private screening so we can knock out some bugs and some kinks, you know, before the finished product is out. But then after that, Jasper has talked about, you know, maybe the River Center as a possibility. I want to go Landmarks Theater. I'm a filmmaker, so I want it played on the big screen, you know. And then after that, the Blu-rays and DVDs will be released on Amazon and iTunes and stuff like that.
So we're looking for a debut during the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you know, and like I said, is there any information out there how someone can get in contact with you, try to support you in some kind of way, or just tell our viewers out there what do you need help at?
Well, right now, the only thing we need help with as far as finances for the ACC conference. We were able to obtain licensing for the SEC conference, but the famous fumble game was, because Georgia Tech was the home team, is considered an ACC game.
Okay.
So now we need licensing for the ACC. We were able to get the SEC, so anyway, the way to contact me will be through my email, willsantanafilms@gmail.com. And I have a Twitter, W Santana Films, and my Facebook is Will Santana Films as well.
Okay, and we look forward to helping and supporting you on this show. As soon as you get some more information, you can count Sportsvisions in on any kind of support that we can give you and help you. And we would love to do something big for the debut.
I appreciate it, Dale.
All right, then again, you got Will Santana Film, having the executive director of the documentary Inches Away, The Life and Times of Jasper Saints. We'll be right back in a moment.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sportsvisions magazine: Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
What is causing all that commotion in Midtown Columbus? It's Henry's, where they're serving up the finest Cajun, Creole, and soul food this side of New Orleans. Try our specialty, like Henry's famous seafood gumbo, crawfish etouffee, or delicious shrimp po' boy. Lunch, dinner, or relaxing in the lounge. Henry's atmosphere is perfect for date night or dinner with friends. Remember, Henry's can cater all your special occasions. Call today and reserve a table or have your next meeting at Henry's. Oh, Henry's, where Midtown meets New Orleans.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check-in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. Explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. Breathe. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the garden.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers, Hilton Garden Inn, Chick-fil-A, Columbus Tech, Henry's, Chester's Barbecue, ENS.
And welcome back to today's final segment of Sports Visions. Man, I tell you what, it's not often that you get an opportunity to work with a filmmaker. And, of course, the documentary on our good friend Jasper Sanks, man, I'd look for that to be a hit.
That's going to be a hit, DJ. And really, you know, as people who saw the interview saw that, we got to do the premiere piece. That piece alone, and then Will talking about why he chose Jasper, his story, and you know the story, very not very documented, but at the same time, Jasper went through some things, but he's he's doing great right now. So that's a good deal, and really, it's good for the hometown.
It's good for the hometown, but it's even better for the kids out there that's coming in, you know, and his following in his footsteps and all the things that he went through, the trials and tribulations. It gives them an opportunity to see just, of course, almost a roadmap of what not to do and what to try to avoid if all possible. Also, with the NBA playoffs coming about, we're getting closer and closer to seeing who. But I still, at this point right now, I can't tell you who's going to come out of the West and who's going to come out of the East.
Really, I mean, it's close, EJ, but we'll know next week who's going to be in the Eastern Conference Final and the Western Conference Final. And I think either way, it's going to be a great series on both sides, and we're looking forward to the NBA Championship Finals.
All right, well, that's going to do it for all the time we have for today's show. For Dale Williams, I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball. Have a great week.
Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you.